guess maybe there is another country with a very similar flag. So, I'm sure you got that one wrong. There's one that you might actually have a chance with. The next card has green on the left, white in the middle, and orange on the right. Does that sound familiar? Green on the left, white in the middle, and orange on the right. What do you think that country is? Place your guess, and it is Ireland, of course. The exact vertical mirrored version of Ivory Coast. Okay. Now you might be seeing where this is going, right? Okay. We have a card here. A flag, I should say. Have I been saying card all this time? Anyway, we have our next flag here. Oh god, how am I even going to describe this? Okay, so we've got a type of, we've got diagonally split sections of this flag, with in the bottom left a kind of vanishing point from which each diagonal line originates in a slightly different angle, which creates 5 different colored sections of this flag. The top left section is blue, and then towards the bottom right we've got yellow, red, white, and green. So again, from the top left to the bottom right, that is blue, yellow, red, white, and green. Kind of as if you've got the flags of Ukraine and Hungary combined, but in a very warped fashion. What do you think that country is? Place your guess, please. And it is the Seychelles. Did you guess that? Maybe you did. Maybe you did. This one, I think many people definitely know this one for how colorful it is. So maybe you actually got that one. It's a very nice flag. Pretty original with diagonal lines and the vanishing point as well. Okay, our next flag. This is a horizontal quad color, if that's how you would say it. We've got 4 horizontal bars, and then on the left we've got a green triangle with a flat side to the left of the see Australia. Yeah, okay, so it's not too far from Australia, actually. Right. That's Vanuatu. So not all of those colorful flags with the triangles on the left are in Africa, which is a little hint for the next flag I've got here, which is, if you imagine a green background and then a yellow triangle on the left, the point of which reaches all the way to the right, so it is a stretched triangle, not so it's a stretched triangle, not a triangle with equal sides. And then on top of that triangle, you've got a red triangle that does have equal sides on the left. So we've got green, then yellow triangle, then red triangle. What country do you think that might be? Again, from the colors, you might think of Africa, because Africa does have a lot of countries with these colors, but I can tell you it's not. Last chance. This is Guyana, which is a country in South America, of course, right between Venezuela and Suriname. I was doubting in my mind whether it was next to French Guyana, but no. I think... how is it? Yeah, French Guyana is next to Suriname on the other side. So Suriname is between Guyana and French Guyana, I think. Which is funny because the only border the Netherlands share with France is in... yeah, that's actually not... no, forget that. It is in the Caribbean. But it's actually on St. Martin, so it's irrelevant. Gotta move away from all of these. Oh my god, they're all in Africa. That's kind of crazy. Okay, so fine. Alright, on to the next flag. This one, a simple horizontal tricolor. Finally, a simple one again, right? Very simple for me to explain. A horizontal tricolor with green on the top, yellow in the middle, and blue on the bottom. Green on top, yellow middle, blue bottom, and green top, yellow middle, blue bottom. What country do you think that is? Last chance. This is Gabon. If you want to see, well, actually no, you can't see. You have your eyes closed. But Gabon is right in the I actually don't know what this what you would call this. Gabon is a country on the west coast of Africa, right on the equator. is again a horizontal tricolor, but with a red rectangle on the left, red vertical bar on the left. The horizontal tricolor is green on top, white in the middle, and black on the bottom. So again, red on the left, green on top, white in the middle, black on the bottom. What country do you think that might be? Last chance. It is the United Arab Emirates, known for Dubai, mostly. And then we've got the next flag, which is again a horizontal tricolor with a green triangle on the left, and again it consists of colors red, white, black, and green, just like the last flag. But this time the green is in the triangle on the left, and the horizontal tricolor goes red, white, black. So green triangle on the left, and then red on top, white in the middle, and black on the bottom. What country do you think that might be? Might it be close to the UAE? Maybe. I wouldn't fault you for thinking it. On a global scale, it's not very far, but there are definitely countries with similar flags that are closer. You've got Kuwait with a pretty similar flag, which is relatively close to the UAE. You've got, well, I guess Yemen is more similar to this flag, not really to the UAE one. Yeah, actually the UAE one is fairly, like, it's just similar to this one. This one has a lot of similarities to other flags though. This one also looks a lot like a country that's been in the news quite a bit. Palestine. But it's not this. This country also on the west coast of Africa, but right in that little corner, if you know what I mean. I have been here with my mom and my uncle. It was a really when I was a kid, was definitely my furthest trip ever at that point. Very, very special visiting, for example, a jungle as a guy from the Netherlands. Very, very different. And then the next flag is a vertical tricolor with a star in the middle. And the colors are green on the left, yellow in the middle, and red on the right. And the star is green. Pretty similar to the last one, isn't it? Green on the left, yellow in the middle, and red on the right, with a green star on top of the yellow in the middle. What country might that be? If you want a tip, it is again in Africa. If you want another tip, the capital is Dakar, known for those races. Any clue? This country is Senegal. Senegal. And what I find interesting about Senegal is that it completely surrounds Gambia, which is like a little strip of land into the country. It's a very interesting country shape. That is Senegal. Again, very similar flag to Cameroon. Alright, now we've got another vertical tricolor. We've got green on the left, yellow in the middle, and red on the right. Does that remind you of anything? That is exactly the same as Senegal. Does that make you think this country might be close? Maybe you're right, maybe not. What country might this be? This time I'm not going to give any tips, because I do have to keep this extremely hard, as I promised. So I'll give you one more second, and then I will give the answer. This country is Mali, and indeed, it borders on Senegal, if I'm remembering correctly. So it is not similar without reason. And then we've got another flag. Another vertical tricolor. I think you must be getting tired of these vertical tricolors by now, right? This one has red on the left, yellow in the middle, and green on the right. Red on the left, yellow in the middle, and green on the right. Again, also Côte d'Ivoire, Ivory Coast. So